Okay, I just want to talk about a scatter plot and how if you comparing two data, a scatter plot gives a really good representation. Now, you can also then use it to see trends. You can see whether it's if it's positive, which means it's going up like that way. If you put in your line of best fit, the gradient is positive. Okay, and as x increases, the y will actually increase. Now the independent variable here will be the height, and the dependent variable here would be your mass. Okay, so you basically, when you're sketching these, you see the lowest one there is 55. If we go 60, 65, 70, 75, and 80. And we're just going to approximate these just to give you an idea. Going up on, I put the wrong ones down there. Let's go again. So on the x-axis, we need these numbers. So the lowest value there is 163. So maybe if I put 160, 165, 170, 175, 180. And what's the biggest we have? 180. Yeah, we still keep going. 185, and then the next one is 190. And I would say that's probably like the biggest one. Now going up the other way, yeah, you could do that if you can't quite fit it in. So I think the smallest one is 55. So you might go 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, and yep, there's a 78. So we'd go up there. It's okay, so you got 163 to 55, and you just plot a point. 165 to 60, so put that one there. 170 to 64, slightly higher. 175 to 66, and 178 to 65. 180 goes up to 70. 186 will go up to 74. And 190 goes somewhere around 70, 78. Okay, so if you look at this, there's definitely a trend there. You could see that if you look at it, you can see that as the x is increasing, so the height is increasing, the mass of the person will also increase. So there is like a definite relationship there. Mass, okay, between the height and the mass of a person. Okay, so then if you go through and you just want to answer some of these questions, so what it is, construct a scatter plot, we did that. Describe the form of the association. So when you're given that description, you want to know, is it a strong, a moderate, or quite a weak association? Okay, so strong means it's nearly, like it's pretty strong. It nearly goes to like a straight line. Moderate, it's still going up. That's moderate. It could also be going down as well. Okay, so all of these that I'm drawing, and here's a really, really weak one. But we want to still allow it to show a trend that it is going up. Probably make that one a little bit less. Okay, so if you look at this and you draw a line through all of those, the gradient is actually positive. And if the gradient is positive, then the relationship will be positive. If the gradient was negative and it was going like that, the relationship would be negative. So you have to see whether it's strong, moderate or weak, and then we're also interested in seeing if it's negative or positive when you do your COVID. Positive or negative when you draw it and you're talking about the gradient. Is it decreasing or is it going up? So that's describing the forms. Describe the direction. Okay, so this is a positive direction because it is increasing. As the height increases, then the mass will increase. Describe the strength. Well, I think it's actually quite strong. Predict the mass of a person who's 173 centimetres tall. So that's somewhere here. And then if you come over here, so I'd say maybe about 67 metres. Only mass in metres. Oh, it must be metres. What does it say? Oh, kilograms. There it is, up there. Thought that was a mistake on there, but it's not. Okay, and predict the height of the person whose mass is 75. We come down here, mass is 75. I predict it would be about 180. And that's it.